Hello everyone and welcome back to Darkwood. This is episode 12. Last time we made it to chapter 2. We had a doctor's appointment and we went through the underground passage, and point of no return. We have entered the new area. We have lost a lot of our supplies and equipment, and we find ourselves with only what we were carrying with us at the time. Which is, I guess, with what we have, okay, but also quite concerning. We have a new hideout. I'm going to just store some stuff here. We have an oven, and we haven't really gotten used to everything around here yet. It's giving us some equipment, of course, but very bare bones amount of it. We do have some gasoline. We're picking up bottles. We have to repair a compressor. The compressor, maybe that will allow us to get back where we came from. Maybe? There's something there. But yeah, brand new area. It's going to be overwhelming as we adjust to this. We're in a swamp, so I guess we can expect treacherous swamplands. Do we have new enemies? Do we have new creatures? Are we going to have like the dogs still? Like, no idea. Okay? Like, what's that? You know what I mean? Like, okay. I've tried to hit the thing. Yeah, okay. I've tried to hit it. Nothing happened. Oh, it was killing me. That's what it was doing. Just so you know, it was killing me. My health was going down that whole time. I was dying. Yeah. Great. I'm gonna get this so I can go and make wood, so I can repair the well, so I can drink from it. So whatever the hell that is, don't just stand in there cluelessly. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to take any damage. I can't answer that question at this time. Where is our saw? Because that's our generator. That's our saw. We have gas tanks. Hitting the tank will release the gas under high pressure. And we have our saw. And we can make some wood. And let's repair this well. And let's drink from it. Okay. That's one part of this sorted. Another question. Where's my workbench? Let's go and find that. There's my workbench. Okay, so we get our workbench in here. And they've given us a lantern. How kind. Now, starting fresh. Nothing in the wardrobe. And a rainy day. Alright. To tell you that I'm not excited for our first night here would be an understatement. I'm truly not excited. Goddamn. It just had to be raining too. So let's get familiar with our surroundings. Windows to barricade, but of course I don't have wood. A battery. Oh wow, I just realized that all my batteries, because I took one battery with me and said that'll be fine because that'll be enough to reload, and then I will leave the rest behind and I'll get it. And yeah, I've left it all behind. So we also only have the one battery. I shouldn't freak out too much about the lack of resources, because like we'll be able to get resources back. That's okay. Just that hoarder survivalist mentality is like, I just lost so much that I'd worked so hard to hold on to, you know what I mean? And if I knew that what was going to happen to me was going to happen, I wouldn't have put so much effort into collecting so much stuff. I do wonder if we kept the bike bell on us, if that would have changed anything, you know? Would that have allowed the bike man to traverse to us and move our stuff here? Maybe. We just kind of picked a direction and ran in it at the moment. I don't know how dangerous this swamp is. We haven't encountered anything alive yet. What a good run that was. I guess the ominous red light is a nice little landmark. I guess if we survive the night, the trader may follow us. That's another thing. I don't even know. Is the trader going to come back? I'm going to need stuff to buy. Right, a metal door that's locked and we need a key. So that's in that fun. We got a part of our hideout that we cannot access, and it's just no idea what's there. Can I not break down the door? Maybe break down the door. God, I can tell that the swampland's gonna be hell for us to navigate. There's mushrooms out there to grab though, and a crate. Are there gonna be things in the swamp? A sickle, a handgun frame as well. Okay. If we have a trader, we've got equipment to trade for sure. Village. Wait, what? Village. So this is what that tree guy was talking about in regards to talking to... Oh! It's throwing limbs at me. It's a human spider. That was a human spider. That was a human spider. No. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus. Anyway, I'm gonna go cook this meat and this mushroom. Oh, it's level up time. Okay, here we go. So we've made it to level 4. I will deal double damage in melee when close to death. My vitality will increase, and once a day, I will be able to come invisible if I stay still. That's so nice. So considering the fact that I never remember to even use these things, this is going to be awesome. My accuracy will decrease, and healing items will be less effective. Honestly, our healing in general is very good, so I think I could take a hit to that. I'll take a hit to it. Why not? My accuracy, I need that. Oh, you know, as long as it's at point blank range. I'm gonna get an increased vitality, and we're gonna get a decrease to accuracy. Alright. No trip today, though. Let me see. It's still good. Maybe it just takes longer to really, like, get that shot, you know? So it's just going to take longer for us to get that shot. How much? Don't know how much my vitality has actually increased by. We'll fill up this. Fill up the generator because it's coming up on that time. And then we'll fill up our saw as well. I don't know what that is going to mean for us. You're right. Is that light source something that we can use to protect us from evil things? I don't know. We do have a scythe that we can use, a sickle that we can use as a weapon. That's cool, I suppose. Okay, so there's a village here over this side. I guess that's where we will start, because the tree guy in the underground passage was talking about talking tree at the village, and the village has talking tree, well, not talking tree, but giant tree icon. I don't know how we're going to survive this night, and I don't think it's going to be fun. We'll see what happens, won't we? We'll just see what happens. There isn't really any one of these locations that I want to sit in and hide. We've got exploding barrels, and that's fun, right? So we can shoot those and that'll blow up. Explodes when in contact with fire or hit by gunfire. Now, I'm a bit curious because when I go to put it down, oh yeah, so you put it down like that. So you can kind of be like, I want to go and position that outside, and then you've got like gas canisters as well. Maybe you can like run and like lure enemies to that spot and then be like, I'm gonna blow you up. And it takes a time to place it. So you can pick them up over time. There you go, that's how we make that happen. The well is dry because we drank from it. See, this is kind of similar to the light with that red light in the forest, but it doesn't make a crazy thing. I don't know. Let's go turn on the generator. And then... just kind of hope for the best, really. I have no idea how this night is going to go. But we are certainly not barricaded enough. We don't have many pieces of wood. So it's not making me too confident. I can do that, right? But then there's still the matter of the fact that there's just a fresh window right there. Can't repair this wardrobe yet because first night and all the lights are out. Oh, the radio. EF. A. Come back to us. Come back to us. Soon. I'm close. So we're like answering the radio call. I guess you could use that as an indicator that something is near, because that eye will like retreat. Something's there. We have more tremors. Footsteps. But again, we don't know what's out here, right? So there, in the previous area, there were dogs. And there were savages. This is like completely different because we've gone through the underground passage. Okay, maybe not that different. Okay, maybe not that different at all. Maybe not that different at all. What the fuck? What the fuck? Go. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. So dead centipede guy. So they just come out of the ground. There's no point in barricading this place. They just come out of the ground. They just come out of the ground. So there's dogs still. There's dogs still, and there are creatures that just come on out of the ground, and they say, "Hell yeah, dude! Let's mosey, let's tussle." Day 28. Jesus. Gain reputation. The 3. 250. Who's the 3? Great. Now we don't have a trader anymore. We've got the 3. Who's the 3? Show yourself. Who's the 3? Now let's cook. Alright, 16,000 for the next dose. Time is frozen. Oh my god. Is the... Hello? The 3. Oh man. Okay. The trader is not with us anymore. The 3. The 3 visitors stare at me in silence, as if waiting for my move. I can only hear the heavy breathing of the tallest figure, holding a giant bag. As the tallest figure opens the bag, the room is filled with an intense smell of mushrooms. Apparently they wish to give me something. It's the same. It is, you know, reputation 350. All of that reputation with the trader gone. Alright. All of that stuff that we wanted gone, you know? It is hard to reconcile with that. I'll tell you. I gotta grab what I can. We're back to that point where I've got to grab those items. They nod. I can't show them anything. I've traded with them, and I'm gonna give them some stuff that we picked up, like the weapon frame. Weapon frame we'll give them. We're gonna give them the sickle. We're gonna give them the medium caliber magazine. Because I don't need any of that. And we definitely use these shotgun shells that we've been stocking up on, though. You can take that, so we can get that reputation back. I'll grab both gasoline because we gotta replenish our stocks. All my magazines as well. I'm so glad I didn't put all my shotgun shells in my workbench. Because that would have been nuts. Generator off. So the 3 is now our thing, and if we survive a night, we get 350 reputation, which is nice. There's an offset there. So to upgrade our workshop, still need those like bolt cutters. Still haven't found any of those. Let's cook these mushroom. 1280 essence now, so that's crazy. Yeah. Whew. Setting up the place, it doesn't seem super possible when I'm just really low on equipment. I can't really barricade anything. Probably gonna get attacked by human spiders. There's shit coming out of the ground. Obviously the game's not going to make it the worst thing ever. It is going to give us options to replenish our supplies and all of that kind of fun stuff. It's just a big loss. Okay. We're going to go to the village. So that's the first step. We're going to go to the village. And chapter 2 is a smaller area on the map, being in this swamp, it looks like, but who knows what kind of stuff is in here for us, you know? We'll put our batteries back at least. Yeah, pile of corpses. Oh! What was that? Okay. So we got a pile of corpses. there could potentially be a human spider at any point in time. What was that? It was like a thing to investigate. Wooden door. Oh, God. Oh, I'm poisoned. Do not have antidotes on me. Crows, something must have scared them off from the huge tree crown towering over the village. Huge tree. What the fuck? It's so dark. It's so dark. Swamper. Okay. Swamper. Casually. It's so dark. What? What? I've just been chained and poisoned. Only just healed. I'm gonna be going through healing like crazy. A doormat with a flower pattern. You know what? That lantern that we have might actually be a really good choice, because I think if we have the lantern equipped, it will be like passive light for us, and it's not something we've desperately needed before, because we didn't have our vision so heavily obscured. But it's definitely different now. I'll grab this lantern, and we might be able to have the light that we need. So they've set us up. They've given us what we need. They've gone, hey, you're gonna need a lantern out in the swamp. So I just dropped that on the back. So if we, there we go. So I now have just straight lantern light. I need to have it on me for it to provide light. So that's good. We'll go cook this meat. Yeah, that's a nice light source. That is a nice light source. So that's gonna help us. How do we refresh the lantern? Because it's not, it wouldn't be battery powered. Is it gasoline? How do we craft a lantern again? What is that? What is the crafting the lantern? That'll do me. Crafting a lantern is gasoline and a rag. Alright. Gotcha. So we want to like unequip it when we're not in the direct dark areas. And now we'll head back into the village. Dark now. So that tree is like alive with the chains. Great. locked and need a key. Seems to be blocked from the other side. What the fuck? Oh no, it's a mushroom person. It's a mushroom person. They're gonna blow up again. Fuck me, bro. Good mushroom man. Exploded. This game is nuts. Alright, someone's just walking around. Locked from the other side. What do you want me to do? How do I get in? We'll go through this way. Who are you? Fish. Oh my god. Wait, what the hell? You're alive. The old man extends his hand, blindly trying to reach me. You're not from around here, eh? You cannot be, All of them lads are dead. It's only me. Me and her. Finally finds my arm and grabs it. For a moment, he clutches my hand in silence. Then I hear him mumbling under his breath. I don't have anything, mate. Only this chair. Bloody hell. His gaze stops somewhere under the leaky barn ceiling. What? The old man suddenly jumps up. What are you saying? I feel his long fingernails digging into my hand. Ain't no fucking tree, that. Looks like a tree, but those faces. I know them. Buggers. Every single one of them. So close and so fake. They're not real, they're not. Time to try, I thank God I went blind. I don't have to look at them. The old man lets go of my hand to lean against the broken back of his chair. He sighs with relief. It disgusts me. It fucking disgusts me, this buggery, this fucking scum. All the time I have to listen to its pathetic blabber, complaining all the time, as if I was supposed to believe it's human. That it's me, Zocha. Yeah, right. He suddenly reaches towards me with both hands, almost falling out of the chair. He grabs onto my sleeve. I feel all his weight on me. You, lad. You got your hands and legs. Strong arms. I beg you, get rid of that filth from my village. I can't bear another day of that abomination wailing and sobbing. I want to die in peace, fucking hell. I want to die in peace. Listen to me. I thought about it for a long time. I have a lot of time to think, for fuck's sake. His eyes widen. His pupils are milky white. I can feel him climbing my coat. You need to find the basement. Jasiek's basement. I remember it. It's right next to the tree. The tree is too large, so if you can't reach it from the top, you've got to try from the bottom. Find the basement, and there, surely, you'll find the tree's roots. The bloody thing must have roots, that's where they are. Destroy them! Pull them, drag them, twist the fuck out of them. You'll find a way, eh? I know you will. The old man slides down my coat straight into his destroyed wheelchair. For a moment, he searches for his stone, which he uses to prop himself up against the muddy floor of the barn. Thank you. Jesus Christ. His stone, similar to that, like, the corpse in the underground passage was, like, feeling his head, and he's like, my stone. The old man grabs the photograph, feels it, then takes out a small glass object from his pocket and puts it into his eye. The road home, what a load of bollocks. The road to madness is what it is. It used to be different here. First, the woods changed. The trees started sprouting up everywhere. We were cut off. Then the water flooded our fields. People went crazy out of hunger. They fought over food. Years ago, when my eyes were good, people used to pass through here. They would leave their huts and go there, where that damn tree grows. They would often leave at night, so that no one could see them. They went into that deep, dark woods and never came back. Some of them would say they're going home, but most of them were silent. I don't know. The land has changed. The trees have cut us off from the rest of the world, but home, for me, has always been here. Then that monstrous moaning abomination grew out of the ground. It blocked the passage, and that's that. No one has managed to pass through since then. Maybe people found some other place. Maybe they died at the swamps just like us. You come across some wheels. 2 little wheels, so that I could fix me chair. Maybe you would benefit from it as well. No one lives around here anymore. Everyone's dead. Only sometimes I hear footsteps. They wake me up at night. The sound of bare feet against the floor, and bells, sort of. They come out of nowhere. They move towards the trees and come back. They pass me in full silence. They're like a nightmare. A bloody nightmare. He's talking about the 3? What are you going on about again? The old man leans towards me, scowling. A wheelchair? The war took me legs, and those wankers burned my house and me pigs. But it was years after the war. They said it was to fight the disease, so they said. And my Zocha, the disease took it from me. All I have is this wheelchair, and this land. God damn. Alright, I got a blockade I could remove. This guy seems to be like packed in here though, so maybe that's his protection. I don't know, dude. Giant tree, dude. That's what is on our to-do list. I am so excited. I'm just so happy to be here. I am so happy to be here. What a wonderful game this is. Should we just walk towards the tree? Is this it? Talking tree. Oh my god, bro. The tree is gigantic. Its bark stays in constant motion. It swells up and collapses into itself as if breathing. I see human silhouettes growing out of the tree trunk. They're also moving as if gesturing in slow motion. Dozens of mouths repeat their lines simultaneously, creating a uniform noisy murmur. Between the boughs, I catch a man's gaze. It's fixed on me. His body, similarly to the other beings, seems to form an integral part of the tree. His limbs are gnarled and his face is grotesquely deformed. He's the only one to acknowledge my presence. His hand slowly raises, pointing to something on the horizon, above the roofs of the destroyed village. The man's lips are moving, but the ghastly murmur of the other voices drowns out his words. Kick the tree, hoping that the voices will go silent. Try to climb the tree. Look at the lips of the person talking to me. Let's look at the lips. Even though the figure speaks sluggishly, it is too high for me to read its lips properly. I think one of the words is radio. Oh shit. Is it communicating through that radio? Is that why I was saying come back to us? Try to climb the tree. The bark is slimy and soft. Its creases move away from my shoes and hands. I feel the arms that protrude from the root tugging at my clothes. I'm not sure if they want to drag me down or pull me closer. I can barely break free from their grasp. Climbing up is out of the question. Kicking the tree doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm barely able to make out any conversations and squabbles from the horrible noise of the tree boughs. You took everything from us! The shouts come from an old man. Only the tip of his head and one of his arms stick out from between the tightly crowded bodies. You stole it, thieves! May the dogs piss on your faces! Right next to him, a woman's head, wobbling from side to side, repeats, We were hungry. We were hungry. Another figure, hiding its face under an enormous root, let out a chilling shriek. Quiet! Fucking quiet! Leave us in peace! Shut up! He is interrupted by a man next to him, his intestines hanging out from his stomach. It was our common good. It was meant for all of us. You stole it! High above at the top of the crown, two silhouettes hanging side by side from their hands and legs grow into the trunk, are trying to bite each other's faces off. I notice the little smiling face of a girl gazing at me from behind a cluster of sleeping heads, oblivious to the chaos around her. She studies me with curiosity. Just next to her, a massive man calmly hums some melody. The lullaby drowns in the overwhelming noise surrounding the tree. Jesus Christ. Yeah, kicking the tree doesn't seem like a good idea. But something about a radio. And apparently we have to go, there's like a location to get down nearby. Another sickle. Basement hatch. Oh, what's going to be in the basement though, you know? Honestly, what I will say about this game is... I can't even open my map. What I will say about this game is it's genuinely so impactful in its horror and atmosphere. I think this game is incredible. I'm having such a good time with the feeling and the motion and the atmosphere of this game. However, it's so exhausting and so oppressive in its nature that there's a part of me that's like, I can't wait for this to be done, in the sense that I'll be free of it. And it's not in the way that I'm not enjoying myself that I want to rush through it to be done. It's a genuine, like, it takes its toll on you, I feel. This game is oppressive, is what I will describe it as. You know, this Halloween, Darkwood and Silent Hill 2 Remake have really just... I'm gonna have a heart attack. My heart rate constantly elevated. I don't have high blood pressure, which is nice. I'm in good health in that regard, but oh my god, it feels like I'm fit to burst a few blood vessels. I genuinely am excited to get to the end of this game, in the sense that maybe I'll be free from this fucking pain. A hole in the wall of the basement must have been made by the growing roots. Okay, so that thing is gonna hurt me. I know that now. It's good that I figured that out before this. The tree is in the southern direction. Alright, we don't want to go in here. I wonder if there's anything to loot in there, but I'm going to just straight up avoid that. Is that? Who's there? Oh my god, I hate that. Is the lantern even working in here? I'm going to take the lantern off. What do you want? I have line of sight in here. Cellar under the tree. New journal entry. Leave. Hold on. Alright, let me see. Because we haven't looked at this yet. Okay. The way home. Elaborate about a talking tree which emerged on the path to some house in the village. Finally got out of the tunnels. The hatch sealed itself shut behind me. Oh no, it is sealed behind me. That's awesome. So yeah, our stuff is gone. I am now at the swamp in an abandoned hideout. Broken compressor. I found a broken compressor used to fill up oxygen tanks. The cripple. I met a crippled old man in the flooded village. He's the last living inhabitant there. He begged me to destroy the talking tree. He claims I first need to get to the cellar, located near the tree. That's how I'll find its root, which I need to burn. According to him, it's the only way to get rid of this abomination. And advice from a blind, deaf old man with no legs is the only lead I have so far. It's not much, but I've grown accustomed to it. I encountered a talking tree. Its monstrous roots block my way back. I saw human figures grown into its bark and branches. One of them tried to tell me something, but the woods drowned in the other voices. I found the cellar under the tree. Unfortunately, it's completely flooded. I won't be able to progress any further. It looks like the flooded corridor is the only way out. Okay, so it's flood... Oh, man. Into the water. What are we doing? The water is dark and cloudy. The corridor seems very long. I'll probably run out of oxygen. Oh, I see. I won't be able to swim through this passage without an oxygen tank. I gotcha. Alright, so we have to fix the compressor, do the oxygen tank thing, then we can swim through. Alright, we have an idea of what's needed from us there. Horrible. Alright, let's head up. I don't like what that noise was. Lantern back on. Harvest some more food. Another basement hatch. The hatch leading to the basement is blocked from the inside. The marks on it suggest someone tried to break it open. Food inventory. An old fat notebook, almost completely filled with notes. An inventory was drawn up every day. The notes suddenly end in September 1986, which is before this all happened. 6 potatoes. Hozek is dead. We're down to 26. 6 potatoes. Half a loaf of bread. 2 liters of gasoline. 1 potato. Hozek's. Because they added his potato because he died. None. 5 potatoes. 1 dog. 3 potatoes. 4 potatoes. 3 potatoes. Actually, into the basement is blocked from the inside. It's weird that it gives you the choice to enter. Maybe... Oh, shovel blade. I guess that's what they meant by someone trying to break it open. We can at least sell this stuff for reputation. Alright, we're gonna head back home now. We'll go back home. Gonna cook this stuff, and then we're gonna figure it out. Come here now. Come. Basement's flooded, eh? Am I right? Dog's bollocks. Everything's fucking flooded. Turns around as if looking for something. Eh? Oh! Ah, yes. Yes. Elephants, fucking plonkers. Ever seen elephants, matey? Yeah, we have these elephants here, you see. They live here, in the southern part of the swamp. Their hut is in the thicket, in the flooded forest. Since the woods themselves trapped us here, they keep to themselves. They don't fancy us, bloody elephants. They have these oxygen tanks. Lots of them tanks. And if the basement is flooded, you could use an oxygen tank, eh? Wow, alright. So, elephants, they call them. Is it because they've got, like, tubes that is for the oxygen tank to breathe? All sorts of things used to happen in our village. Sometimes a mug got punched for some silly thing. A faint smile appears on the man's face. But we always stick together when the time came. We had to. I sometimes hear the echoes of those times. In the trees' moans. That fucking monstrosity won't let me forget. Okay, so... The old man advised me to find elephants and obtain an oxygen tank from them. It'll help me pass the flooded cellar corridor. Supposedly they live in the southern part of the swamp. So that is a lead. Whether we like it or not, that is a lead. Oh, dig rubble. Oh, shit. You know what I said when we very first got the shovel? I was like, are we actually gonna, like, be able to do that? Can we use it as an actual shovel, not a weapon? Wow. Incredible. So we actually just opened up a little piece. We'll go and repair our shovel. But hey. Fucking hell. They're all gonna do it, aren't they? Oh, of course. Okay, so they give me one. They give me one corpse that doesn't explode, and it was the one that wasn't pulsating, of course. That poison is gonna last for ages, dude. I don't have an antidote. Oh, the pill cures poison, too. Wow, it's taken me that long. I assumed only the antidote was good for that. I guess it makes sense that bandages wouldn't do that, but... but the pills do. That's nice. Great. Oh, I gotta reload the fucking thing, of course. Don't do that. God, I can't even think straight. Okay. Huh. Homemade shotgun. Funny that. Man, this just continues. This just continues. Alright, we gotta go. We'll come back and explore this whole area. I thought this was just going to be something small, but it's quite big. So, we'll go back to the apartment, and that'll probably be surviving the night once again. What's that noise? Tree? We're getting a lot done in a small amount of time in terms of like journal entries and those sort of discoveries and figuring out what we're able to do. We can cook the fish too for a lot of essence, so fish is also useful. So, starting again isn't the worst stuff ever, you know? It's not the worst thing that could ever happen to us. Right, now we try and survive a night. So we're getting spoken to through the radio, I think. Oh, I didn't even check this note. This map is outdated, but it must have been prepared around 2 years ago. The woods have changed considerably since then. Moreover, it's so ragged, it's barely readable. However, I think I can make out the position of the cottage near the junkyard. Day 1, 13-15 hours. The compressor is broken. So is the lock on the trapdoor leading to the underground. Had to use a blowtorch. Fucking moisture. Day 2, 1200 hours. We took 15 photos of the tree from the observation point in the vicinity of 3C. Oh no, we took U5 photos. 3C. It grew twice its size in a month. Really quick, even for the local standards. Day 2, 15-20 hours. I'm slowly running out of oxygen. I've sent 2 men to search the nearby junkyard. Maybe we won't have to go back for spare parts for the compressor. Watch out for the cottage near the junkyard, marked building on the map. Someone could be living there. Day 2, 18-12 hours. At least 10 locals lurking between the trees. How do they know about us? We won't be able to gather our equipment in time. The risk of getting detected is too high. We need to evac. Yeah. I found an abandoned journal in the swamp hideout. Managed to mark the village with a tree on the map. Well, Yeah. The old journal also included information about a cottage located near the junkyard. Are we able to find some spare compressor parts there? They might come in handy. So that is also a destination for us. I'm going to survive this night, hopefully. Refill this bad boy so I can get some wood and I can start repairing some wardrobes to move them around. Because I think if I build this, then we bring this lamp in here. And barricade it in here. Seal myself in here and hope for the best. I can hope for is wedging that in there, this being barricaded. I have that. I have a lantern and the ability to repair a shovel. And we just sit here. I have yeah, we'll use the homemade shotgun, so I got free 2 shots in that. I'm assuming if I had gasoline on me, I could reload the lantern. Or do I have to make a whole new one? I don't know. We'll find out. I have no idea what this day is going to be like. Takes a long time for that pistol to be accurate, but this shotgun actually goes accurate real fast, this homemade one. There's a dog. We can actually see through the wardrobe, which is fun, isn't it? Isn't that fun? Oh, man, and it's like, that's my choice. Do I go out? Or do I let it break this thing? Oh! Right, so I forgot that that was a thing that happened. So they can just get me whenever I want. So I think the shotgun is useless. Or do I get 2 shots in them? Pretty sure. Oh my god, it gave up. Gave up on the door. This is a double-barreled shotgun, right? I get another shot. Even though it says that it's depleted, I'm pretty sure I have another shot. Fucking centipede coming up from the ground there that comes out of a body. And then human spiders, human centipedes. I hate it. I'm glad that dog fucked off. There'll probably be, you know, mushrooms and stuff appearing in the night, but the problem is I'm wedged in here. And wedged in here intentionally to survive, damn it. just want to live. The fact that we can see through the wardrobe, see if anything moves past, is really interesting to me. Two more hours. Our song begins. Now, it's a daytime, so I can quickly do this, right? I can go once a day, I can see all around me. Oh, it's only like in the room, it's not like everywhere ever, it's just all around me. It's quite literal in that sense. I get it now. We'd never used it before, so that's funny. Get like that full 360 degree of motion, of vision, I should say. All right, the 3 more reputation. I'm already using a skill. Oh, that's funny because if it crosses over to this day while the skill is still active, does that count? Shouldn't count, should it? So I used it yesterday. The game's gonna get me on a technicality, I can tell. A new day, good reputation. I'm gonna need pills every day. I'm gonna need a shotgun shell every day. I don't know if we're gonna need our wire every day, but lockpicks are helpful. Scrap is helpful. Our nails are helpful. We're gonna need more wood. It's like, what's a thing that I do at least respect about this part of the game and resetting us is that concept of these items that we've gotten used to not ever needing, we now need again. We're like, cool, I need to grab this stuff. So it becomes useful once more. I'm going to store that one and keep that for when we're just hanging out at home. Alright, so the skill's gone. There we go. It didn't get me on the technicality. I can still use the skill. We'll trade the shovel blade and a knife with them. And cook. Getting close to our next dose already. That oven efficiency is crazy. And here you go. You can take the shovel blade and the knife. So we'll bump up that reputation. And we'll get more. We'll get more. Alright. We've survived once again. And this is my cue. This is where we are bringing this episode of Darkwood to a close. A stressful swamp time, but it is our time in the swamp. We are exploring. We've got more to do in the village. We have a lead on the oxygen tanks in the cottage near the courtyard. South for the oxygen tank. West, we don't know yet, but we will find out eventually. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Darkwood. I hope you enjoyed the stress. I can't wait to be done with the stress, and I will see you next time.